Hello, I am Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your geographical location and your time zone. New subscribers, you're all welcome, and old and returning subscriber, thank you very much for all your effort and your support so far. I do appreciate all of them. We're going to discuss again the emergence of the leader the people want in the East. The East welcomes the leader that they really in desire of. We're going to discuss about that leader. You will find out who that person is and the attributes that he has so far displayed, which is actually lacking in the present day Nigerian leadership or politicians, which has caused a lot of distrust and disconnection between the people and the so-called political leadership. So we are going to focus our attention on expanding more on this leader. And you can see that the attribute and the trust people have for him, and you know why they do have this trust on him. And remember to like, remember to comment, remember to subscribe, remember to share our videos, and you will always be appreciated. We are on our road to that promised land, and with you we will get there. And thank you once again for always supporting us, and thank you. And we go now. Alexotti Obicubana, the executive governor of Abia State, since he moved into the state as governor of Abia State in the east of Nigeria, and one of the most industrious people on earth. This guy has shown great tenacity and a great ability to galvanize public opinion and also public trust, and use it for the benefit of all. And this is what has been lacking in Nigeria political space. That's why everything in that country has turned into shambles, and politicians has not able to solve even one single problem. But they keep on creating litany of problems and problems and problems. Each politician that take over in any state or the federal government or being a president will create one monstrous problem and difficulties that people will be regretting and saying, why did we make this mistake? And they have not solved a single problem, not even getting water to the people. They have not been able to solve any of them. So that's what we are going to discuss in Alexotti. He has been in the realm of affair just almost 7 months. But you can see that he is already solving age-long problem that has followed the state of Abia for over 30 years. Some of the areas that he's looking at to accomplish is something that none other governors dream to do. They never even thought of that, in spite of the economic impact on the ordinary man on the street. That's why this man is our focus again. We keep on reviewing him upon reviews, because what a leader, a true leader, supposed to possess is the ability to relate with the men and women in the street. Not politicians in high places or men and women of caliber of the society alone, but the main focus should be the poor of the poor, the people, the market women, those people that has suffered because of the bad leadership in Nigeria since Nigerian independence. So that's what we are discussing. And this man is offering something, a departure for what we used to see or know in Nigeria. The politics of selfishness, wickedness, and creation of multiples of problems and difficulties and hardship on the people. The politics of cruelty, vendetta, wickedness, politics of trying to suppress the poor of the poor. So that's what we are here to discuss. But remember, in the discussion, you must always go to the comment section after watching this video and comment. We are not forced, or we are not cajoled, or we are not we are not actually coerced into making this. But we are saying it as it's supposed to be, that this is the new brand of leadership that Nigerians has been looking for. And thank God it's starting in this state of Abia that has suffered so much. That people become so hopeless that even they have to pray to have drinking water, to have good road. Everything they have to now pray for that. Something the government should or would have been able to provide for them. Aba was turned into a slum because of the wickedness of very few. And those people that have been leading this state has amassed so much wealth, unquestionable wealth, unaccounted wealth, where the people have suffered. And the commonwealth of this state and the states in Nigeria has been completely taken over, or has been completely stolen. But the people in the streets remain on their own, suffering, mourning, and nowhere to find solace. So, but the emergence of Alex Chioma Oti, the governor of Abia State, seems that he's doing some magic. That's why we're advocating for complete restructuring of the country, the electoral system in Nigeria, so that the people of capacity will be able to get into power. Because the electoral system in Nigeria, the corrupt practices in it, made it that any damn devil can be a governor or a politician, even with the people not electing the person. So because the system is so modeled in corruption and modeled in ineffectiveness, so that's what has brought about the hardship. Because sometimes people knows who is a good person. No amount of inducement money that can change that. But because the people that are meant to conduct these elections are not independent, they are not fair, they are not righteous, they don't fear God, they don't even want to get the country going in a right way, they are all modeled in this mess. And they have completely collapsed the country. And the states, and many of the states in the country, is in a mess because of this, because of what these people has brought in. So now we are going to discuss about this Alex Oti. This Alex Oti. And you see that this man means something for these people. Well, this is the scene of his visit to a market that was, part of it was burned down by fire. And I will read out what he said, and I will also show you a video of what he discussed and how he promised. And one thing with him, he has like a timeline of accomplishing things. That's what we always say here. Some people nickname us a channel of timeline. A channel with a timeline. You don't just say something without telling them when it will be done. That's how you know a leader that meant it. A leader that wants to do something. He must have a timeline. He must have a timeline. He must promise and tell the people, tell them when all these things will come to pass. When you are about to do this, don't just make promises. I will fire this place. I will wire this place. I will build castles on the sky. I will do a new city in the midst of the ocean. I will do mega airports. No. Don't be OG, Onu Ebuoji. We are seeing a lot of them coming out in many of the states. The OG Onus Ebuoji. They can use their mouth to bring down the big mahogany tree. So these are the political charlatans who has become the politicians, who has completely run down the state, run down Nigeria, run down everywhere. That everywhere has become thrown into garbage. So we are going to discuss more about this man, and you can see free-heartedly people follow him. He doesn't need to do any other thing because this is the man they've been waiting for. They've been frustrated from getting this man over the years by corrupt practices of inducement. But now, finally, this man have arrived in the scene. And we'll continue to discuss about his emergence and his continued progress. Stay tuned. That's the man of the moment arriving at Obicubana market in Aba to inspect the fire that engulfed this market. You see some of the shops were engulfed by this massive flame or massive fire, and many goods were destroyed. And we are going to discuss about this. And he personally, he did not do like most of Nigerian governors and presidents that will send their aides or somebody, oh, we are from the excellency. He left everything and he went to the people because his government is a government of the people, by the people, and for the people. So he went directly and he bared with them, and at the same time, say what he wants to do in Aba, the remodeling of these markets. Because the key to the economy of the homeland is these markets. If Dubai can come to Abia State, come to Aba, if you change these markets, like what we are advocating in Anambra State, main market, all these markets, change it to be something that a governor can, like how your house can be. Change it and put something that is tangible. Build something worth it. And you can see that the Dubai will arrive in your state. No question about that. So that's what, you see him. You see, the people everywhere, the people closed their shop willingly to go and see this man. Nobody was cajoling them. Nobody was forcing them. They go there, no threats, nothing. So he came naturally and he went to the people. Yeah. I am called the NYE, the son of the wonderful. We are discussing about the leader that is the people want. the leader that is finally, that is for the people and by the people and for the people. So we are discussing about Alexotti of Abia State, the governor, the executive governor of Abia State. We are going to read out the statement on his visit to Eziokwu Market concerning the fire incident there. Eziokwu Market, Ifeno, Governor Oti visits, assures remodeling of the market. Abia State Governor Dr. Alex Chioma-Oti, OFR, has assured the Eziokwu Market, Aba will be remodeled and retrofitted to a status befitting of a modern market. Governor Oti stated this when he paid an on-the-spot assessment visit to the market to ascertain the extent of damage caused by fire outbreak at the market on Monday night. To that end, he has directed relevant government authority to immediately commence work on how to modernize the market. According to the governor, many of the shops were in deplorable state and needed some modernization and renovation, as the integrity of most of the shops are questionable. If you look at these shops, you will agree with me that a lot of them need some modernization, some renovation. Some of them need to be pulled down and rebuilt, just like I promised to do in Ngwa Road, Aba. I also will do here. If you look at these shops, you will see that the integrity is questionable. It looks like something that will collapse very soon. As a responsible government, we will not allow it to happen. So I want to direct relevant authorities, including the GM Greater Aba Development Agency, GADA, to immediately start work on his own to modernize this market, Governor Oti said. He sympathized with the victims of the fire blaze and promised to assist them overcome their plight. He, however, charged the traders to be more careful to avoid further fire disaster at the market, noting that similar incident occurred last week at the Ngwa Road Market. The governor was accompanied on the visit by the Commissioner for Trade, Commerce and Industry, Dr. Chimezie Ukebu, the Commissioner for Lands and Housing, Mr. Chiaka Chukwumeje, and DG Greater Aba Development Authority, GADA, Mr. Uche Ukeje, among other government functionaries. And this was reported by Zubike Chimankwa Divine Wankwa of Government House Press, Umuahia. So you can see why we are talking about the authority that's in charge of a city in the homeland, in the east, Aba, Onitsha, and all those places. No, they need something of authority, development authority that will mortgage, that will midwife the complete development. So now he's trying immediately to make sure that the remodernization of this market will start immediately. It cannot be possible if you don't have an authority like this, if you don't have something put in place. Aba can be turned into Dubai. Those markets has huge potentials if he can do what he's saying. And people believed already. in some areas, if he say he's pulling down the market, people will start rioting already. But people were hailing him immediately that yes, it need to be done. So that's the type of support he had. And he did not just have that, because people start to trust him as a leader who have a compassionate and who have a divine inspired agenda to transform Aba and Abia State in general. So that's exactly the leader the people want and the people voted for. That's for the first time, that's the person they've been looking for years, that was denied by corrupt electoral system and electoral body in Nigeria. So this is the mark of a good leader. You can see that there's aura of change. There is so much change happening in Abia State. People are having confidence to go there and invest their money. There is no fear anymore. People are willing, investors, both indigenous and foreign, are going there. And why? Is because they see or saw in this man a man who has plans, and not only having plans, but who can fulfill those plans with a timeline. Who is desperate, or who is so much in a haste, to change the narrative in that state. He's not delaying, talking without a timeline. That's why we did have the interview that they had with him. When they asked him, when will this thing come? He was specific. He was telling them, this is when it will start. This is what we are going to do on this. And he turned around and asked the person interviewing him and said, look, what the next question? So he has the facts and figures. He knows what he wants to achieve. He don't want to be saying, oh, like the politicians normally do, oh, I will do it, I will do all the roles, I will do. No, without a timeline. They don't have any timeline. They don't have any purpose of doing those things. It's just to make people to be happy. But not with this man. Not with this man. This man is like a Kweme. This is the rebirth of Okpara of the Eastern region. This is Okpara and Sam Mbakwe joined together. This is Okpara and Sam Mbakwe joined together. Because during the era of Okpara and Sam Mbakwe, they command 90-something% of the popular support. That's how huge their popularity was. Because people have so much trust in them, which you don't have in Nigeria. You hardly had that in Nigeria. Because the politicians, their first thing is me and my family. Me and my supporters only. Me and my party only. But this man, he is determined to change the homeland. He's determined to change the land, to make Abia a livable and a prosperous homeland. A land of final destination, not a departure launch. And if he can remodel the Aba markets and all those business parks in those markets where the production line are done, the world will be brought into Abia State just within 2-3 years. 2-3 years, the world will be coming into Abia State. There will be massive demand for many airports, not just one airport. They will have airports. People will be running from River State coming to settle in Abia State. I'm telling you the fact. That's what is going to happen. If he can push through this reform, change the face of this market, as he's talking about remodel them, forget about this archaic way of having this market. Building like malls. Change it, make it very, very friendly to people, visitors. Take away those rubbish people have put in those markets. It's sad when you visit markets in the homeland. You go to a main market, you go to Ochanja, you will see the worst of worst. So the homeland need to change. We cannot continue going backwards. We're in 21st century. And bet me that most of these politicians visit other nations. They see these good things. They go there. They love to shop in Oxford Circles in London. They like to shop in New York, in Paris, in Monaco. They see how a market, in Dubai also, in Guangzhou, they see how these places are, how the place is built, the shops, the business malls, everything done in a very nice, clean, and, 24-hour electricity. Everywhere clean. You have where to park your car. You have everything there. You have the security. You have CCTV cameras. You have everything you can think about. But when they come in the land, in the homeland, they don't bother to put what they have seen in those countries for the public good. Rather, they build their castles, their houses. They build it in the homeland. They build it in Lekki. They build it in Abuja. They build all sorts of things for themselves and their family, the best of best, but give the people what they themselves cannot use. So Alexotti is a man that is surprising many. He's now surprising many. This is the Okpara and Mbakwe joined together. A leader, a true leader of the people arising from the east. A true leader the people has been looking for arising from Abia State of Nigeria, West Africa. The people has suffered enough. The people has waited for this man. People has been waiting on the street, many places they've been waiting. When will this leader emerge? And he is now setting an example to other governors in Nigeria, in the homeland, how things should be done. You can see also the roads he's doing. His road is similar to what Ebonyi State Governor, former Ebonyi State Governor, David Umahi did in Ebonyi State when he was the governor, especially in Abakaliki. The quality of roads he did and the wide dual carriageways he did. Not minding federal or state roads, he tackled it once and for all. And in Alexotti, you can see a bit of Umahi, but we can talk about his all-encompassing in his economic plan. Where Umahi failed, he's succeeding. He's moving the economy. He's touching the economic areas also. He's also empowering the state by his vision and mission. So that's why we said that he's more or less Okpara and Sam Mbakwe, because these two guys was able to turn their respective places around, and the economy grew to alarming proportion. So that's what this man is doing, and that's what he is going to succeed. He's going to succeed, and the people will be happy for that. People will be very, very happy for that. The people that have suffered will finally have a time of joy and a time of great laughter. There is time for everything. This is a time to celebrate. This is the time of Abia, the time of the homeland, because finally God has brought Dr. Alex Chioma Oti to be a solace to the people of the land and to be a great example that something good can come out from Abia State, from Nigeria, eventually. Now, lots of people have said, can anything good come out of Abia State? Can anything good come out of Nigeria? Can anything come out from Alibo, from the homeland? The answer is here. The answer is Alex Chioma Oti, the present-day governor of Abia State, east of Nigeria, West Africa. Thank you very much for saying to watch our videos. Remember to like, remember to share, remember to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe to our channel, subscribe, and tell a friend, tell a friend. Spread the good news. We are here to always educate you. We are here to inform, and we're also entertaining. Thank you for having patience to listen. If you have any comments, let's go to the comment section and continue there. Thank you once again. I am still Kodili-nye, the son of the wonderful. Have a wonderful time wherever you are. See you in the next video. Bye.